Hello, one and all, I'm GrimpaulCheese, and welcome back to Dark Souls. So, throughout this little trek in the lost city of Usulay, it's a lot like the lost city of Islip. I mean, it does have nightmarish-like demons. Both cities are rather crumbly, both harboring very dark secrets. Aside from one has a lot of lava, this place has a lot of darkness. Kind of like the opposite of each other, really, isn't it? But anyway, we're not here to talk about demons and lava and the good old darkness that we all enjoy that consumes our soul. No. We're here about all the people we've killed. Mainly Chester. Oh, good old Chester. Now let's have a look at his good old items, because I kind of missed his lovely gear he dropped us, and was like, well, we got his gear. Well, I'll probably say goodbye now. I'm now going to disappear into the ether, like I usually do. So where's his good old stuff? Here we go, so we've got a snickering top hat of Chester. A black top hat worn by the marvellous Chester. A man of mystery, lost in the past. That'll be an awesome title for someone. He's a man of mystery, yet he's lost in the past. A good way of describing something so mysterious. But anyway, the wearer of his top hat cracks a dubious, permanent grin. The curse of Chester. And we got his trench coat. The black leather long coat worn by marvellous Chester. A man of mystery lost in the past. This exquisite, soon aristocratic suit allows the wearer to move in silence, lending well to stealth. Does it? I've got to try that out. But we've also got his gloves, which are gloves that have no distinguishing features, but are extremely of a high quality. And then we've got Chester's trousers. These are, hello. These exquisite soon trousers are decorated with silver trinkets, varying sizes, and have straps on the inner legs for carrying crossbow bolts. I do wonder, if I equip these, I want to equip these items. I want to see if they do have an effect, or if it's just aesthetic writing. It would be amazing if it did have an effect, like, let's just say I no longer have, like, this thing in my backside. I mean, having things in your backside is, a bit, perilous at least. Now, where's his gloves? No, his gloves didn't have any special things, did they? No. Now, let's de-equip those, and let's get some crossbow bolts on. Those bolts. Now, are they sticking out of his ass? They are, that's a shame. I was hoping that there would be no little pouch in my ass, and in fact they'll be all over my thighs. Can I just say how dashing Mister Fibbles looks? I mean, look at that rose! And little scarf that's been consumed by Eggman. Mind you, it does not look that good regarding Eggman. I mean, if I want to go in style somewhere, I can. But today is not that day. Style comes in varying qualities, but today we must venture into dark. We must not wear anything, well, dark related. This doesn't make me silent either, you can hear. I mean, if I just one second get out of that. You can hear, yeah, it doesn't make me silent. It doesn't want aesthetic writing. Such a shame, such a shame. I mean, if it was like that, did I anger something? Nope, didn't anger anything. I thought I did. I was like, oh god, I angered one of the madmen again. But no, none of that madmen were angered. So everything's great in this time currently. So there we go. We are now made of bling once again. So, we have a Pacific key that we managed to get for our adventure as well. A bent crest key. It's a key made of a strange metal for a strange metal door, to my remembrance anyway. But anyway, we did kill Chester. We did. Why did we kill Chester? Well, we managed to kill him for his hat. Because he's got a top hat. And a mask that has a permanent grin. I mean, if I didn't have Big Hat Logan's hat and Eggman, I would, in fact, wear that hat. It's an amazing hat. Who doesn't want a porcelain face and look like a creep? Mind you, if I wanted hats, I'd play Team Fortress 2. But mind you, I find this game a lot better than Team Fortress 2. I don't have 12-year-olds yelling at me all the time about stealing their hat. Anyway, let's open up this door. So we managed to open it up. Now, has the sound that it ended? No, I can still hear the traps above. Now, what glorious gem lies up this ladder? What has been trapped? It's no gem. Oh no. It is Hawkeye Goff, one of the 4 Knights of Gwyn, trapped in this little tower thing. How he's meant to get down, I have no idea. If he wanted to, he could probably break a few of these pillars and just jump off and do a bit of a aerobatic ballerina act. Mind you, he doesn't look like a bit of ballerina. No, he doesn't. But he does have dragon bone on him, though, if you notice his shoulder blade. He does look quite cool. And also, there's his great bow. Look at that great bow. Doesn't that look amazing? What kind of string is that? You can tell it's kind of worn in the middle. Look, that's where his fingers normally are. All those bloodstains. He normally, probably Kalimars a few people, rips out their faces and hearts and all those glorious things that we need to live. But anyway, we should take our weapon and our shield, and we should say hello in the most fashionable way possible, through the use of him. Now, where is it? Do we have a hello? No, we don't have a hello. We should say I'm sorry for being so insultive then.
I'm sorry.
No, he doesn't really care. Alright, let's have a nice lovely talk. Hello, Hawkeye Goff, how are you doing?
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
You're blind? Dear God, man! How'd that happen? I do feel sorry for you. I mean, your career is ruined as a giant Hawkeye man. That's probably why you're retired and you live in this tower just carving these things. Mind you, you're actually carving these lovely, well, circle-like orbs of wooden intent with actually a resonant amount of skill regarding that you're blind. Is any way I can help you, my dear friend? I mean, you are a legendary archer of a renowned strength.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
Oh, the black dragon, I remember that, the one we scared off, yes. Oh, just because we brandished our giant great bow, that's probably why he's saying that, oh yeah. That was a very bad time. Let's try not to remember that too much. Hopefully he doesn't know about the little incident we had with the great bow. Let's hope. Anyway, tell me about your blindness and the black dragon, perhaps.
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hares to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
Oh, tell me more of this mysterious past of you. You're blind, lucky to be alive, and you're retired in this tower that's just carving these little orbs. There's so much about you I don't know.
What good is
No, he doesn't want to tell us anymore, sadly. Let's buy some stuff from him. Let's see. I want to buy this. Oh, he's for such a cheap price. All of these things. Look, there's a hello and a thank you carving. Well, yes, let's have a look at this. So, this head says hello. Have another look. Do you sense the amiable in his eyes? Amability, I think it is. Amability, I think it is. Yes. Amability in his eyes. Let's take one. I'll definitely take one of those. And a thank you carving. Have another look. Is this not the face of gratitude? Of course it is. That's why we want it. And he's selling his own crap at us. I don't know why he's selling his own fecal matter. He's selling some shards. That's nice. And his great arrows. His great arrows are better than normal arrows. Why? Because he's a legendary knight, obviously. Now, sadly, we can't do anything for this man, but we want to buy more of his arrows. Let's just say... Wow, those are expensive arrows, aren't they? Yes, they are. Let's just buy 30,000 of them. Why not? I mean, I like these arrows quite a bit. Mind you, I don't think there's any other real great arrows out there other than Hawk's great arrows and the normal great arrow that you can just buy from the regular merchant man. There you go, 30,000, that'll do. Yes, so, do you want to tell me anything more about you? I'd rather not just bought a bunch of your arrows. No. Well, we'll leave you be for the time being. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Hawkeye Goff.
Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
Okie dokie, well, I'll see you later. Take care of yourself now. Such a nice bloke he is. I mean, what else would we do with him? I mean, we can't murder him in cold blood. I mean, he's innocent, he's blind, he's retired. Man, we don't fight those who are blind and retired. It's just not honorable. Those who are fully capable to fight. Oh, yes. Those are definitely worth killing in the name of, well, blood and honor. But it's like an old friend Chester, really. Oh, I completely didn't see that before. Oh, on this? What are you? Do you have anything interesting on you? A silver hero. Ooh, so many heroes have gone into the past, only to go horror and just, well, blow up in a giant frenzy of hollowness, I guess. Anyway, we want to go back down to the Chasm of the Abyss. Why do we want to do such a thing? Well, there's a eel-like sentient human creature, I believe, that dragged us here in the first place. I mean, he's got to drag us here for a nice, lovely conversation. And there's the other Knight of Artorias, the assassin. I think you're an assassin. I mean, just look how roby you are. It's evident you are a fantastic mage. But just look at your hat. That hat is not a wizard's hat. It is a strange, like, eldritch hat of evilness. But you could be a warlock. Why would Gwyn have warlocks? I have no idea. But anyway, we want to go down to the ever so wonderful place. Now, I forget how we get down there. Is it we do go down here through this side passage? Or do you have to go back to where Chester was? I don't know, actually. But either way, we'll go down the side passage and just hope for the best. So, let's hope we don't die horribly, because I would like to maintain my humanity, because humanity in this part is always a nice thing. It really is. You know what we should have done? I should have went down to the Duke's archives and got myself some nice, wonderful potions. Oh god, it's just humanity everywhere, isn't there? Yes, yes there is. Come here, you. No, don't. Are you trying to bait me? Oh, they're going after me. No, it's just you right now. You know, you need to stop doing all this evilness. You really should. I don't know how you didn't hurt me. Maybe I've already got a nice piece of humanity. Sadly, it's not a giant manatee. If it's a giant manatee, I could fly away. I don't think manatees can fly. Would be amazing, though. Anyway, we want to kill these glowing black things. Mind you, I don't know how something glows black in a... Oh, no! Ooh, that was close. He almost ate me. Can't have him eating my soul now, can we? It's surprising how little souls they have on them. I guess they are literally like the remains of a person who literally has just faded into the dark. Literally, their body has faded away, and all that's left is a giant pumping humanity. I had to think of the word just then. This makes sense, kind of. But anyway. Whoa, hello! I did not expect you there. Does make me think. Does these things that are vaguely human size, are those humans and you got children, and are the tall ones giants? Would make sense. Everyone who tried to come down here, well, that was dragged down here by the giant evil hand that didn't manage to go hollow by the time they died. Was in fact driven into one of these phantasmic creatures. Maybe it's a strong possibility. You never really truly know until one of them talks to you and says, "Hi, my name's Billy Bob. I'm here for cuddles." But I don't think someone's going to come over to me and say, "Hi, I'm here for cuddles." If they were, I could be a great friend of theirs. That's one, and then there's you. I'm more worried about this giant black one, to be honest. He's more of an aggressive one that wants to... Oh, you're... No, bad! Oh, I know what you were thinking. They're very cunning creatures, these ones. These tiny ones. You've got the black ones that like to come forward to you, but you've got the ones like these who like to go round. I'm more humanity. All this lovely humanity just being piled on top of me. Also, yeah, I'm not meant to be here, am I? No. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. Oh yeah. I forget that this way is not meant to be the way I'm going to go. Of course. Why did I see that sooner? Is that a ledge? No, it's not a ledge. Well, let's go up this way instead. I think this is the way we're meant to go. I think. Is it? I don't know. I actually don't remember this place too well. I mean, after all, it is kind of dark. Oh yeah, there's a sorcerer there, isn't there? Yeah, of course. We fought that last time. We want a piece of light. A bit of radiance so we can see more into the actual darkness of this place. Hello, sorcerer man. Don't mind me. That's rather rude, you know. You need to stop doing that. There we go. My god, that's a lot of humanity. How many creatures came down here to fight this creature lurks down here? I have no idea. Mind you, I'm actually kind of fearful fighting this creature, because, mind you, he has the power to go into the future and drag people into the past. I don't want to go through all those humanity-like creatures. Ooh, there's a dead body there. Might come back for that. But I don't fancy committing suicide just yet. I mean, suicide's not my cup of tea, I'm not going to lie. But I fancy going down this pillar. Why? Because there's not a load of humanity surrounding this pillar. It does look renowningly unstable. Don't know how it's even able to stand straight. Rather strange if you ask me. So, let's have a look around. There's obviously a boss door. Okay, I mean, a boss? What is a boss? We don't know anything known as a boss, do we? No. It's a vaguely, well, fog wall of imagination. It's our dubious imagination that's making us think there's a boss there, but there's no such thing as a boss. I mean, what would be a boss? What defines it? Someone who pays you? In humanity? If so, I'm getting my giant yearly wage. It's like tax reduction. It's the government the entire time that's all doing all of this. I should not really go into the entire thing of government draining your souls. I guess that's... Really, if you think about it, that's probably what the Usley government actually did, didn't it? Yeah, probably did. Probably drained everyone's souls. That's probably why everyone's just humanity. And not hollow. Maybe. But it's a lot of children. Well, in bloody... What's his name? Nito's place. If you remember that, a lot of, like, babies just running around after you. I mean, skeleton-like babies that are forever immortal are rather scary babies, to say the least. I don't like you either. You're very strange. You're also very strange. And I'm afraid I'm going to kill your children too. Why? Because they're very strange. There we go. If it's different, and it's vaguely different coloured, we should murder it. That's what history has taught all of us, let's be honest. Now, I think I'm missing something, aren't I? I have this nagging feeling that I am. Yes, I have a nagging feeling that I am missing something. Am I? Have I missed something this entire time? Has something just not gone right? It's a very strong possibility. Well, if it has gone wrong, well, we're soon gonna see. I think. Oh god. Oh well, if it's gone wrong, it's gone wrong, and if so, I'll probably show you later on. So let's go through this door, shall we? Here we go. Say hello to Manus, the father of the abyss. The eel man. The man who kind of beckoned us to here with his giant hand. You can see it right there. Oh god. This thing is intense. Now, for those unaware, this is basically the creature who has dwelled in the abyss for perhaps too long. Yes, it's a very interesting creature, saying the least. I mean, just look at it. This once was human. You could become like this if you just enter the abyss whenever you want. Yeah, so this boss has been referenced to a creature known as Flame Lurker in Demon Souls. Right now I'm just testing the waters just to see, oh hey, how much am I actually able to do? As you can see, it has a tail. Can you chop it off and get something? Sadly not. He does not drop anything. It will be amazing, but it's not the fact. You're rather aggressive, aren't you? Yes, yes you are. I could probably get a blow here. Nope, I can't. He decided to dodge. Oh, wow, that's a bit of a combo, isn't it? Oh, okay. I guess that's one way to be Donkey Konged. So come here. You're going to charge at me, and you're going to do your nice little combo, aren't you? Yes, yes you are. No! Ow! So I might as well begin my way here, since I may actually be horribly, horribly maimed by these ghosts on this very thin ledge. So that's the reason why you jump down, is to not be followed by a lot of ghosts. A lot of children as well. Okay, you all need to disappear. It'd be great, you goddamn phantasmal beasts. Why can't you be like a giant broom in Phantasmasia? Oh god, I'm down here, aren't I? Yes, yes I am. This is not the place I really want to be. Oh god. Yep. Okay. I got binoculars equipped. Why? I don't know. What my potions? There they are. Okay, let's see if we can destroy all of his ghosts before we get destroyed ourselves. That would probably be wonderful now, wouldn't it? Okay, he wants to jump off the edge. That's perfectly fine. What do you want to do? You want to float, don't you? Yes, you do. You'll float down here, won't you? Oh, there's another one gone. Brilliant. So that should be everyone, aside from the ones up there. Now, we do need to kill all of these. Why? Because I actually want to do a bit of archery. Why? Because if I don't do a bit of archery, I will die. That's not a joke either. Let's go all the way down the back of here for the time being. Why? Because I want to put on a certain shield. I'm not going to be using my great shield down here. Let's put on my Sanctus shield. Why? Because I want the extra health. I do. I'm going to need a health regen really badly. I don't want to consume any of my potions, since as you can see I went back to the Duke's Archives to my really big booming bonfire. And I managed to get that, and I don't want to really spend a nice valuable potion on myself at this point. I'd like to save it for Manus, the father of the abyss. Dear God, is he a beast and a half. As I said before, he is a lot like Flame Lurker. Flame Lurker is from Demon Souls. If I don't know what it is, I'll say Google it or YouTube it. I'm sure there's a nice, lovely speedrun of it. He's a very, very I'm-in-your-face boss. Now he's just got this big bloke to deal with. Hello, big bloke, how you doing? You're very white glowy man, and I don't like white glowy men because you want to consume my soul. I know what you want me to do. I'm not going to do it. Oh, now you're going after me, are you? Now you're going to jump off the edge like a good little humanity person? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Right, now as you can see, my souls are right there, because on my way down I may have chucked myself down the abyss by accident, by trying to dodge roll this person. So I thought I might as well make the video here, or start it off, and take out this godforsaken creature now. Does it hit? That does hit! Huzzah! Brilliant, nice lovely headshot. Alright, so that's over and done with. Also, I would like to note that I also got the thing down there, that soul. So I went to go get myself some nice lovely Escus flasks, and, well, I think it's time to go get that ever so interesting soul that lurks all the way down there. Now, it does involve us bypassing all this humanity, which I would love to claim, but sadly I do not want it at the same time. Let's try not to be absorbed by the children. They're deciding to absorb me right now. Take a quick drink. I don't mind if I'm down one flask, because of... Oh god, they're all coming down. Okay. Okay, bad ghosts! Bad ghosts! Where's the Ghostbusters when you need them? Dear God, these wraiths are annoying! Alright, Mr. Humanity Plasm thing, you need to stop wanting to eat my soul. That would be wonderful. There's a child trying to eat my soul. Ooh, twin humanities. I don't want to die. I do not want to lose my souls in the boss room, please. Okay, nope. Child, I know what you're thinking. Just not today. Dear God, is it turning out to be more trouble than it's actually worth? Let's get that prepared. There we go. Let's hit that. Ow, okay. Might have to drink another potion. Might have to go all the way back to the Duke Archives. Are you going to jump on me? Oh, am I being invaded? Help me, I'm invaded by Caveman. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's interesting. So, we're going to see our first invasion. Now, where would Caveman be? I think Caveman's up there. Something tells me, yeah, there's Caveman. Hi, Caveman. How you doing? So, this is an actual player who has invaded me, but he seems to be dressed up as the Grim Reaper. And he's actually blocking everything I do. He's got an actual scythe, which is interesting. Wow, so he's got fire, which is also interesting. Okay. So I can block too, you know. Did you know that? So is this going to be a blocking match until you put down your guard or until you try to hit me? Yes, it most likely is. Oh, he can hit me perfectly right there. Ow, okay. Might need to heal myself. That is, if he actually will let me. Need to be a bit more actual protective of myself. Alright, so that's me dead again. Sadly, it wasn't anything important. It was just, I think it was I am sorry or something? It was one of them things, but you're gonna see it anyway. In a nice grey respiration. Respiration, but you know what I mean by that. I may not be able to pronounce the word, but you should be able to understand me. Vaguely. If you're not, then I believe that we're all confused and damned into, well, ignorance, I guess. So another piece of twin humanities there. Now let's wander our way down. Now, I was saying last time, oh god, I managed to screw something up. Turns out that was a lie. I didn't actually screw anything up. It was actually me screwing up my memory. Because as you saw, we saved the dog. I was hoping we could find the dog here. It could be a wolf, could be a dog, we don't really know, do we? I was hoping to find it like outside here and have a nice lovely conversation with it, but no, apparently it's inside the boss room. I gotta go find him in the boss room. Have a nice conversation with someone in a boss room is not perhaps one of the best things to do. No, children. Bad. No, don't eat me. Okay, I'm gonna have to consume one of those potions now, aren't I? Yes. Yes, I am. I don't know this range of this goddamn sword because these things don't have a physical form. Things that don't have a physical form are never the best kind of things, aren't they? So let's take a quick potion. And let's equip the giant great shield I have. As you saw, the great shield did actually hold up, which was what I was testing. I should also, just to be safe, take off all of this. Don't need that. And let's have a nice ring on, shall we? What ring should I have? Let's think. There's no ring I really want, really. No, not to my knowledge. I'll just keep what we have on, why not? And there we go, our nice naked form. We're human. Let's go down, shall we? Go down, back into the abyss. Now he will grab us once again. It's so violent, isn't it? It really, really is. Once again, say hello to Manus, Father of the Abyss. He's an interesting man. He's so interesting, in fact, he deserves a cutscene every time. Wow, he really does love breaking my block. Aha, I see the doggy sign. I want that doggy sign. Luckily, he can't break my block too easily, so that's definitely something to say, in the least. He's very handsome, isn't he, with all of his antlers. Very majestic, so to say. Don't mind me, Manus. I'm just walking over here by this doggy sign. There's a doggy sign. There it is. I need to go to that. Don't mind me. Oh, okay, back on the it. So, by doing that, we summon our good old friend's companion to fight what broke him. The Great Wolf Sif. Or Sif, I'm gonna say. Okay, you need to stop trying to whack me for stuff. Aha, I whacked you in the ass. Haha, you weren't expecting that, were you? Okay, you were expecting it. Ow. And there's a doggy right there. You can see him swinging a little sword around. Look at him. Aww, so cute. So we managed to summon the dog. So I will be right back down there. You have no idea how long that took me. Dear God, I might actually show you just a small portion of those deaths. Yeah, so that probably took me a good number of hours just to do. I should really play the DLC a lot more, I think. Oh god, so yeah, that was definitely the hardest boss fight in the game. I would definitely say he was harder than Gwyn. That is saying something, to say the least. So we got the Soul of Magnus. We have got 10 humanities. That definitely does replace a lot of the humanities that I lost. Oh god. So, let's have a look at this soul that we fought so hard just to gain. Oh god, so let's have a look, eh? Soul of Manus, Father of the Abyss. This luxurious soul is a viscous, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. Ancient Manus was once human, but he became Father of the Abyss after his humanity went wild and his eternal seeking precious broken pendant. Oh, so he's looking for his pendant. Oh, that's probably why we got dragged in. Oh, everything's now explained why we're here now. He just wanted a pendant. We could have just given it to him, couldn't we? Yes, we could. Oh well, now he's dead, and we now have a giant lump of humanity on us. As you can see, he's got the texture of a normal humanity, but he's got a load of tentacly-like bits coming off it. It's kind of cool. Not as cool as the Chaos Fire Emblem, mind you, but still, nevertheless interesting, unique. But we got 10 humanity. As you can see, I spent a lot of humanity just doing this boss fight regarding I only had 7 left. God, that was about a good, let me think, 20 attempts were human, and a good number of attempts were not hollow. Well, you know what I mean, number of attempts hollow. Anyway, that's that done and over with, so practically the DLC is now complete. We don't have to do any more. Well, we can, but we have the choice of not doing it, which is a nice, lovely thing. But we have saved Dusk. Luckily, this is not a castle, this is an underground darkness cave. I don't know what the difference between a darkness cave and a castle is. It's probably this giant, shadow-like barrier. Shadow Flame's quite cool, but I can't really see anything. It's like an endless pit. It's like this is just a floating piece of land in the middle of outer space. Well, if space didn't actually have any stars. Or planets. I guess that is the case. Anyway, we kind of stalled this long enough. Let's put in our clothes, and then we shall see if this lady is dead or not. Oh, I tried many things just to beat this boss fight with armor, but unluckily nothing really worked, so I had to go naked and start doing the whole Artorias bit. And let me just say this, dear God, he like Flame Lurker. Oh, God. There's no denying that. You know, Magnus is an interesting boss. The only problem I have with him is that he's so unpredictable and he's so, like, Twitch. He can cancel any of his moves to do another move. I don't know if I showed you any of that in that little fight I just had, but he's literally like that. He can cancel anything for anything, and that's what makes him such an annoying boss, really. So let's have a talk with our good old, well, friend that we met in the past. Future. Yeah, it was the future, wasn't it? Yes! And she was dead by a giant, shriveling pit of, well, I'm gonna guess abyssal magic. So how are you doing? I guess she's upset. Don't worry, we had Sif here. I don't know where he went. I guess he went home. The poor fella. Excuse me, ma'am. You should get up. Everything's safe now. I'm Mister Fibbles. You may remember me. Or you may not remember me. It's one of the two. No? No remembrance? I'm gonna try one more time, just in case. You never know about these things. No, she's just not interested in talking. I mean, it's kind of a scary place to be alone with such a giant man. Mind you, I don't know why the giant man wanted her, of all creatures, when, well, we had the amulet, and she was just a strange lady that's kind of ruling this domain. Yes. I don't know if this is, like, the future. I mean, sorry, I don't know if this is the past version of her, or if it's the future version of her. If it is a future version of her, it would explain why she was so nice to us. And she was probably killed by Manus as soon as that portal opened. Or perhaps she opened a portal. We don't know. I guess we'll never truly know, as she doesn't seem to be the most talkative type. Now, there is one more boss in the DLC. Now, this boss is absolutely optional. You do not have to fight it. And oh god, I am gonna fight it. I really don't want to, but I am. Now, I think we should be able to trigger it after killing Manus. I believe so. It's either that or we have to trigger the boss first, and then we have to do an event to make it killable. Because after all, it is a kind of an abyssal ancient dragon. That's my, well, thought on it. It could be just a normal dragon that's black, but I gotta know how this game is. You know, all black things tend to be from the abyss. And so I just tend to think, hey, it's kind of like one of those dragons that came into the abyss and said, you know, it's nice and cold here. I'm going to live here for the rest of eternity. And I'm going to frolic and dance around with good old Manus. And I just imagine, like, dancing around the abyssal version of a, well, what would you call it? A circle of roses. And just, like, skipping along. Mind you, the thought of Manus and the black dragon skipping along together in a very dark place with dead bodies and screaming souls is a rather disturbing thought, I must admit, but, you know, it's a thought nevertheless. So let's go up this ladder, shall we, and go speak to our giant-like friend, who is blind. So, how are you doing? I see those carvings going well for you. How many have you made? Have you made a couple of hundred? I'm surprised you haven't made more sales. I mean, these things are amazing.
Well, thou's come again. This is a surprise.
Surprise! I'm back! I come with balloons, except they're dead and screaming. So let's have a talk.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorius, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulasil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making.
Are you... So, I gotta ask a few questions about this. So the serpent, right? They're talking about King Saper Frab. I can't think of any other serpent in the game. It's either they're talking about the serpent people, but I don't think it's talking about the serpent people of Sense Fortress. I think they're talking about King Saper Frab, so he's evil, is he? That's rather interesting. Yes. And I wonder if they drove Frampt insane, or if they actually drove Manus insane, or Artorius. Because it doesn't actually say who got driven insane. We all know Artorius was beaten by Manus in the Abyss, but that drove him insane. But the whole Manus, you know, we don't know much about him. All we know is like he came along, trotted along with his nice little stick and started skipping along everyone and started merrily bashing people. The best way to think about Manus is he's practically the Pyro from Team Fortress. He's going to dance around and he's going to think everything's so happy. Sunshine, rainbows and lollipops everywhere. And how the song goes. But the thing is what happens in reality is really crushing everyone in absolute agony, and everyone's just screaming when he thinks everyone's laughing. That's most likely what's happening. So it could be a possibility that they all got driven mad, but we never really know, do we? But let's have a nice lovely conversation with him. We could have learned more about the subject.
Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
You're good friends of the blacksmith. Well, I'll definitely go by and you said something about him and so on forth. I'm sure he would have say much about you. So it seems like we have to trigger the events before it actually happens.
Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
You too, continue wood carvings. I can imagine you can make a fortune off this. So many souls that you will become the chosen one. Could you imagine this giant man becoming the chosen one? Dear God, that would be amazing. Because the boss of this area is not Artorias is Calamite. Calamite, who's that? Well, that's the boss we're about to fight. And, well, not really fight, we're about to actually die to it. That's the plan, anyway. Why? Because, from my understanding, he is utterly invincible until, well, a certain event triggers, and I hope to trigger that event. So, where is Calamite? Well, I'll show you something here. So, through this little wooden barricade, as you can see, is a nice, lovely area. You see a waterfall, a little water trail. It's a wonderful place, is it not? And there he is! There's a lovely giant black dragon. It looks a lot bigger than we last saw it, mind you. But look at that place down there. Look how big that grounds is. Doesn't that to you look like a massive open plain for a massive creature to sit in and probably use its telekinesis powers to rip your heart out and play around with your head like it's a giant hockey ball? Is it a hockey ball? No, a hockey puck. Yes. That's probably what dragons do, really, to pass the time. Now, down this ladder that rivals the one out of Metal Gear Solid 3 happens to be a waterfall-like area. As you can see, it is a beautiful place, filled with much treasures, and I do mean there's a lot of treasures here. A lot of treasures you can't even actually get to. Look at this place. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that waterfall. And if we want to wander all the way outwards towards this wonderful waterfall right here, which is something I actually do want to do, I actually do it. Will the game let me go to this waterfall? As you can see, there's a treasure chest behind the waves of this giant waterfall. There it is. He's here. There we go, we got a Titanite slab. Aha! It's one of the few Titanite slabs in the game. Sadly, in this playthrough, we have got all but one. One from our good old dead friend, Siegfried. Siegfried? No, what's his name? It's not Siegfried. It's Siegmar, there we go. I really hate Soul Calibur. But anyway, here is Calamite. So as you saw, Calamite just completely and utterly just made us into a giant smoked barbecue. So, we have no way to get in close to him. It's going to be quite difficult to actually do any damage to him like that. So we need to trigger an event. Now, what I might do is actually turn the recording off right here and go take a nap. Because, dear God, Manus took a while, and after all that, I could do with a nice, lovely sleep. God, I tell you this now. Fighting hard boss after hard boss. I don't know how Mister Fibbles can do it. I mean, just look at him. He may be a regal man full of gold, but the real question you have to ask is, what drives him to do all of this, aside from being controlled by an exterior force? And the company of Eggman, of course. I mean, Eggman and Mister Fibbles right here must, of course, be deeply in love with one another. I mean, how else can it actually be, well, pronounced, really? Like, are they going to get married after all of this? Are they going to have children? What are the children going to look like? But I guess we're going to see all of that at the end of the game. But until then, I'm going to go take a nap. So next video, I will fight Calamite after I take a nice, lovely nap.